Hey, what is... Oh, hi.
Hi.
What are we calling this? This is you. I said...
Well, first for background
Noise Convos podcast. That was
Meh.
We're getting there.
Well, I called this Talkie Talk.
Oh, Talkie Talk. That's right. Rando Convo / Talkie Talk. Okay, so what do you want to talk about?
So we can talk about fall, Halloween.
Okay. Yeah.
So...
Cool.
What do we want to talk about first?
Well, I saw, and you'll see on my my channel here, I just released a bunch of
On your
shorts. Yes, we saw the Dollar Tree is having more and more decor, Halloween decor.
Yes.
Autumn/fall, but more and more Halloween. There's still at a few of ours, because there's so many Dollar Trees out here. Mm-hmm. We're in this western and southwest suburb.
And they didn't have everything out yet.
That's the thing. I mean, they still have, I was just going to say, they still have
back to school
stuff.
A lot of back to school.
And then as that's slowly depleting on those, they're starting to put in more Halloween stuff. So, yeah if you look, you'll see my shorts. Not my shorts, not my physical shorts, but... my YouTube shorts have, wow. Because of my shorts, I am really, really pale. Anyways.
Oh, wow.
No, my YouTube shorts,
And they have a lot of different things this year. I mean, they have some of the same things from last year.
Mm-hmm. Some of those inflatables, I was going to say blow-ups.
Yeah, God.
Inflatables, there's a couple of different ones. They look
and
cool.
The signs.
The signs. Oh my gosh, you'll see on the shorts.
I feel like the last couple of years, they were kind of in the same.
And the boxes.
Oh, yeah, the boxes.
And,
they look like books.
And then they're... What would you call those? They're like... I guess they're like... What do you call those? The bags. They're like bags, but they're stiff. I said stiff. Anyways.
I know what you mean. They're kind of like a box.
They're like a bag, but they're cardboard.
Yeah.
And then they have the handle.
They have the handle.
Yeah.
But they're the same design as the boxes.
As the boxes, yeah. And I love the box. I don't know what it is. I just love boxes.
Tarots.
It's like...
Oracle, it's called?
Oracles.
Apothecary?
Which is something
I feel like there's more. They just didn't have them all.
Good Witch and Bad... Is that the one I bought? The Good Witch Bad... Where the
I think
heck
it was
did
a
I
good...
put it?
I have no idea. I think it's the Good Witch and Bad Witch... Oh, no, that's from last year.
I don't know where I put it. It's missing.
That sounds like a you problem.
Oh, no. I have no clue where I put it. Is it back there? I have no clue. I know I brought it in my room, but I don't know where I put it. Dilemma. I know where I want to put it once I find it.
Right.
Oh, I think I know where it is. Hold on. It's around the corner.
Gosh.
Go ahead. Keep talking.
Anyways. So, the big thing, and you see it on the Dollar Tree For You page on Instagram, is the shakers. They say like potions and magic or a witch brew. And that's like the big thing, and they didn't have any at ours. If they did, they might have had.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch? The mystical secrets of light and dark magic, ambition, power, vitality. So it looks like a book, but it's a little box, and it's really ornate. I love the, what do you call that, like a foil?
Yeah.
Like, it was like a rose gold foil.
Is it a little more shinier than last year's? It had a little bit of a foil on it.
This one.
It seemed like this year's...
Oh, no, they're about the same.
Yeah. It seemed like these ones are a little more...
shinier, or more...
And look more like books. Like this one is just like, it's like kind of like a prop. It has a spell, she has a spell book, quote unquote.
Yeah.
From last year. Yeah. And this one looks more like a book to me.
I think every year I get at least one, because...
Yeah.
And do I put stuff in them? Sometimes. But most of the time, no.
Jesus.
Most of the time, no. Anywho.
What did you like this year so far that you've seen? Like I said, we have to go back to the other big Dollar Tree we have when they have it all stocked.
I like the tablecloths. We bought one.
I like the ones that you put in like the ground or in like a plant. The pumpkin, the vampire.
Oh yeah, the lights. The solar
no,
lights?
the stakes. The stakes, like the wooden stakes, and they're only $1.25.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I think there's a candy corn.
You know why I don't like those? Because you gotta go put them out, and then you gotta take them out.
And I think they've listened because a lot of stuff it had glitter, but it wasn't like
oh god, glitter is
glitter.
my arch nemesis. I don't like glitter.
So
I don't. It's like that one sign. I forget which one it was. There's a couple signs that had so much glitter, so you would have to really seal those. I didn't even see if there was glitter on the ground.
So yeah, some of them had glitter.
Yeah.
This year, but last year, oh my god, and it's Christmas too. But this year, so far the Halloween.
I think they should just leave them plain, and if someone wants glue, they can just glitter it themselves.
Yeah, isn't too glittery.
Yeah,
I don't think it's too glittery.
Because that one up north, that one store had all kinds of glitter, and then they have all kinds of glue that you can use to glitter your own stuff. Excuse me. Excuse my French.
So it's August, the end of August. Mm-hmm. Do you think it's too early for Halloween?
No. Absolutely not.
Too early for Christmas? There is some stores that have one little end cap at Christmas. Well, ours didn't. Ours had a fall.
Here's the thing.
Oh, boy.
I'm not a Christmas person, but I am... What is that called? What's that term? Like when you have to be because everyone else is? You don't have to, but...
You don't have to be.
Yeah. I mean, I'll get gifts for my family, my immediate family, but...
I take the seasons as they go.
Yeah.
The seasons have been all jumbled up. Because
I started seeing Halloween stuff 2 months ago, and I was so happy. It made my little harp? My little heart dance.
And a week ago, the kids started school, so I think that's also throwing me off. Because we used to start at the end. I think when I was really little, we did start in September. Like, in the city, in Chicago.
Gotcha.
We were the same. And then as we drifted out to the suburbs, it was like the end of August. And now it's like the beginning of August. Yeah. They started a week and a half ago.
Is that, do you think, because of COVID?
No, they were doing that before.
Oh, okay.
And I think because they have, now with the e-learning, even though it's, I know not all kids can do it, but when they don't have as many snow days.
Oh, yeah.
Because they can do e-learning. So as long as everybody has a tablet or their, what are those called? Those touch screen?
Right. So here's my question. Like, if kids are sick, do they do e-learn then instead of...
I think it depends on the illness.
You know, and then your mom or your sibling would have to go get the homework if they knew you were going to
no, not anymore. They email it to you. What you have.
That's true.
And it depends on how ill you are. You're not going to be able to do work.
Oh,
if you're truly ill.
Yeah. Like, but if you're in a coma.
If it's a snow... if it's a snow day...
Yeah.
Then... Yeah. You don't have an excuse. You're just stuck inside. Right.
That's true. That's true. Wow. The things we think of after... Oh, yeah. It's like, I never thought of that.
So that kind of threw me off. And then pumpkin spice started in...
Gross.
Starbucks.
I don't like... I love pumpkins. Friday? I love to carve them. I love to grow them. I just don't like the taste. I don't like the taste. Well, I like squash. But see... Different kinds of squash. I like zucchini.
See, most canned pumpkin is squash.
Okay.
It's what you don't like is the cinnamon.
Oh, yeah, that's
the cinnamon and the nutmeg and
the nutmeg. Stuff. Cinnamon is not too bad because I like cinnamon.
I think all
cinnamon
all spices in that too.
It's the nutmeg and the clove that I don't know. And you know, isn't that clove one of those things that deters bugs?
I think it is.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. So it was like, so a true pumpkin pie isn't true unless it's one of those baking pumpkins that you see in the stores. Gotcha. So
I love my zucchini.
That's what I've heard.
I love some zucchini, even just on the grill with a little olive oil and salt. So delish. We haven't grilled a lot because it's been hot.
It's going to be even hotter.
It's going to be over 100 tomorrow. Good Lord. Might as well be in Texas, huh?
Texas has been hitting the hundreds. So
have they?
Yeah.
Poor relatives. We have relatives there.
What was the one I was gonna say? Oh, and then Dunkie doesn't start till next week.
New Dunkin'
this week
flavors?
Well, the pumpkin.
Oh,
and like apple and caramel apple and stuff like that.
That's their new ones.
That's gonna be their new ones. They're not too.
Anything else you know that's coming out with Dunkie?
At the end, mid-October. I think on the 16th, they're gonna get Munchkin buckets, kind of like what they had at McDonald's. Oh, it's a 50-count Munchkin, and you get the bucket as long as they have the limit.
We usually like to get the sorted because I like to have the different flavors.
Everybody likes them.
So it's like chocolate. I love chocolate. Are my favorite.
Our nephew, our brother. Chocolate. Well, when he can eat it. So.
And I even like the jelly. Powder is okay, but it gets kind of messy. Old fashioned.
The blueberry is pretty decent.
Blueberry?
Yeah.
Yeah, blueberry's okay.
I like the old fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Oh, I was going to talk about...
Do it.
The collector's cup, speaking of collecting.
Oh, yeah, from McDonald's. Yeah. So, tell them.
So basically, you can get either a 10-piece nugget or a Big Mac meal with a collector's cup.
Mm-hmm.
It's like $11.99 around here. Or, I didn't know this, you can get it in, there was 2 options in the morning. So, because they sold out real quick around here, there was one McDonald's that had it by the time I went, within 3 days? Mm-hmm. And then I looked on the app to see, and it would say unavailable if it wasn't available. And then maybe a couple days later, I looked, and everywhere was unavailable around us. So, I had a lot of McDonald's. So I was like,
oh yeah, we have a lot.
So, and everybody wants the Shrek, the Minions, and the.
I mean, I like
a lot of people grew up with Shrek, so
I like Shrek. I like Minions, but
in Jurassic Park, it was the cups that they had back in the 90s.
And which one did we get?
The Jurassic Park, the Universal Shrek, one, I call it.
And you wanted the.
I wanted the Snoopy and the Hello Kitty.
Yeah,
that would. Or the Beanie
cool.
Babies.
Oh, there was a Beanie Baby one?
And then there was like a McDonald's land.
That would be cool.
The Coca-Cola was okay, but I kind of like the McDonald's land too because it's like the old school cups. But everybody wanted that cup, and I'm like,
what did I say? Trade. Tell everybody what I said 3 months ago.
Oh yeah, when we were doing, I don't know if you've seen, you put it out,
they've been out.
Collection of cups that we have, vintage cups from restaurants
glasses,
and stuff. Yeah, glasses. And you said that you're like, if they put them out, they would make a killing.
Even if they're not glass, if they're because people, aren't as...
Yeah, they're plastic.
Yeah, plastic. I mean, even if they're plastic and
or acrylic. I'm sorry, they're acrylic.
Yeah, whatever. And then boom. They did it, and I'm like, hey, were you guys listening? Probably. Who knows? Right. I don't know. But anyways.
They're definitely smaller.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're still cute, so...
Yeah. I liked it. I thought it was cute. And though what surprised me is that there was 3 things on there. 3.
Yeah.
But
that's kind of nice, and then you're not getting a bunch, because there are only 6 cups, right?
Yeah, because of that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be, 3 times...
It'd be 12.
6 is 18. Or 18.
Oh, 6 3 times. Sorry, I think 2.
Yeah. If there's 3 on each.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming.
I liked it because then it was like Snoopy.
3 IPs, is that what they call them?
It was Snoopy and Hello Kitty, so I'm like, oh, perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and then the Hot Wheels and the Barbies.
I've been coughing off and on, so I don't know if I'm catching something, but FYI.
It's dry because I get coughing. I got ill at the beginning of the month. Oh, that was a cold.
Yeah.
Because I got like an old school cold where I lost everything. It wasn't COVID. It was actual cold.
Yeah.
Because it was like 4 days later, and then I lost my sense of smell and taste, so I haven't had a cold like that in a while.
Oh, years. Yeah. I don't think I have. Knock on wood.
But since then,
I'm shocked I didn't get sick.
I have coughing fits because it's so cold, because it's so hot, so it's cold in here.
True.
So I have to actually take a cough drop, and it stops me from coughing. I'll drink water, and it won't help. I have to literally eat a cough drop.
So what else did you want to talk about? Are we done with the cups?
Oh, I was gonna say I didn't really care for the Canada ones. I think it was Canada and somewhere else, another country, got those clear ones. Clear ones? They were the acrylic cups. And they had the imprint of Hello Kitty or Snoopy or whatever. Oh. It was the same thing. But instead of it being colorful like ours, it was just clear. Oh. I was like, I didn't like those. I gotta say, I'm for the one time that Canada and some other countries, I actually like the U.S. better.
Huh. Yeah,
sometimes they have
the U.S. the cooler stuff.
Yeah, they have the cooler stuff outside
Japan
of us.
has, they have all the cool stuff.
Oh, they have the old school
Although, we heard recently, a month ago, that certain, I guess, participating 7-Elevens are going to start being like the Japanese ones. That's going to be cool.
I haven't walked to a 7-Eleven. Sometimes they have different treats that are Halloween themed. They'll get tasty cakes or different candies that you can't find.
Likes going there for their Slurpees. Yeah, especially now that it's hot.
What do you think they should do next? Do you think they should do plates?
Oh, plates. To replace the ones you threw out when you were little?
I was 4. You said throw everything away. I was 4 years old.
You took it literally.
Yes.
Not throw out your food you didn't eat, but...
You said throw everything away.
There it goes. Didn't notice. She threw out the whole plate. And we were missing forks, too, and spoons, and...
Whose fault was that? You gotta teach them.
Teach your children well. The old adage, is that what it is?
Oh, so anyway, so I hit the pumpkin spice. And so back to fall. I have a fall thing.
Okay.
And too early. I've been looking at, on my For You page, I've been getting TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Burlington, Ross, Home Goods. Just tons of Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
Some fall.
IKEA! IKEA's more into it now because they know people love their Halloween.
In the States, they like it. I was gonna say they have...
Halloween for me is all year. I have stuff up all year.
Yeah, she does.
I have my... What is that called?
Bat?
The bat wreath up all year.
It's a skeleton bat, by the way.
Although I wasn't embarrassed from it, but I was like, I didn't want my aunt to freak out.
When they stayed over a couple years ago?
I had it on the outside of my...
Door.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put it away. I don't want her to think I was super... They know I'm weird anyways, but I don't want to scare her with it because they're pretty religious.
What are you, Ozzy Osbourne?
Ultimately, she saw it.
You didn't bite the head off.
That's different. That's nice. I made it. She's like, oh, okay. I didn't bite the... No, it's a fake bat.
What are you, Ozzy Osbourne?
It's a fake skeletal. But I don't think they even have. Do they have skeletons? Bats?
Yeah.
In general? No, in general.
Oh, just out in nature?
Yeah.
Probably not. They probably just disintegrate and
they're, what is that called?
Talk to me.
Ligaments or whatever they're called. I don't know. Some don't. Some of that is like, no, they don't have skeletons.
I mean, they have to be like fossilized or something if you want to find like a flora.
I don't know about bats, but definitely like certain bugs, they don't have skeletons, or it's just the way they are. I think. Whatever. I'm not a zoologist.
I'm sure bats do. Yeah, and some bugs. I think they do have skeletons to an extent. Oops. So I don't know if that's correct what you have, but
I know.
Anyways. Yes. So I kept seeing all the mugs, the blankets, the dishware. They had some cute Snoopy dishware.
Oh yeah.
Joanne's but too the fall
stuff really early.
Like my favorite Snoopy.
2 months ago. Yeah.
Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the other ones, but
yeah.
For some reason Thanksgiving is my favorite.
Yeah.
And then I said the Ray Dunn because I know a lot of people like Ray Dunn.
Mm-hmm. And we don't have anything Ray Dunn, do we?
No. I'm not crazy about it. Mm-hmm. Like I've seen it. But they've done a lot of collabs. Disney, they had Harry Potter,
that you've seen,
and then Scooby Doo. That was a cute one. I was like, oh, I might have to buy that. And then I looked at the price. It was $16.99 for one mug.
Oh wow,
she's expensive.
Yeah, she's spandy. She's spandy.
But what?
I gotta stop smoking those cigars.
Stop it. What was the one that you? Well, they had a Stitch. That's what I was about to show you.
Oh, Stitch.
They had a Stitch.
Aww.
He was a pumpkin, but it was a cookie jar.
Love me some Stitch.
Stitchy.
That movie looks insane. The little bit that they showed.
The live action one they showed?
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I'm like, Stitch live? I'm like, okay. Okay. Like that one kid says. Nick Jackson. He's so funny. I love watching his news updates on Instagram. His 60-second.
Oh, yeah.
News you don't... What does he call it? News you don't hear?
Yeah, the news you don't hear. And he's been really into space because he got a telescope.
Oh, those are so cool. Oh, I would be like that too if I had like the means to buy all those different telescopes. And because I never really think to look up. Once in a while, I will look up, especially when the moon is so bright, so beautiful.
We have a lot of
clouds.
Light pollution.
Light pollution.
We have a lot of light pollution, even when the sky is clear. You can see some.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Was it the blue moon the other day?
Yeah, like a week ago. Hungry?
Yes, you heard my stomach.
I heard your stomach.
I'm gonna make burgers in a minute.
It was a super blue moon. So we won't see one of those again until 2039.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And what else do we have? What do you have on the docket?
Well, I pretty much
your
hit all
docket.
my topics.
Okay. You know, I had a topic and now I can't remember what I was going to talk about. I should have written it down.
You should have talked about your octopus that only has 7 arms.
I forgot a row and it came up short and I'm like, I like him. He's different. He's a septopus, not an octopus. 7 is sept. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, huit, neuf, dix, onze, douze, treize, quatorze, quinze. That's French if you don't know.
Oh, wow.
Or tried. That's a horrible. I haven't spoken French in a while. Once in a while it'll kick in, but yeah.
When they press that button, like Buzz Lightyear, they put you on French mode. What, speaking of D23 and Comic-Con, went by since the last time we had a podcast. How is it? Besides Stitch, anything else that you want to see? Marvel, Disney, non-Disney? I know Rings of Power is coming out this week. It's Thursday.
I can't wait.
Power of the Rings?
Power of the Rings.
Power of the Rings. I always say Rings of Power. It's Power of the Rings.
I loved that. It was so good. Yeah. I really liked it. Yeah, and I was like, ooh, I can't wait for the next round. Do you think they're going to have another one, or do you think that's it?
It depends on how they can tell the story, because it's supposed to be loosely based on the Silmarillion.
Right, that's true.
They just couldn't get the rights to call it the Silmarillion.
Right. That stinks, but okay.
And then, what was the other one?
I could never get into Game of Thrones, so I don't know about that other show that...
Oh, House of the Dragons.
Yeah. I'm like, I tried watching Game of Thrones. I couldn't get into it.
Only Murders in the Building?
Only Murders, yes. Funny. I love that show.
That's Tuesday. Fourth season? Yeah, fourth season.
Yeah, I think so.
And then...
I really, really hope they do another Werewolf by Night story.
They're supposed to do a Man Thing.
Okay, those characters, I should say.
The guy, the whatever his name. Yeah, Man Thing.
Yeah.
They're supposed to do a short of him. I don't know if it's going to be the same person that directed it, but they're supposed to do a short, another special presentation.
For this year?
I don't know this year, but they're supposed to, they want to do one for him because he was so popular with the last one. Supposedly they were supposed to do Nova.
I watch it again.
Because they have to introduce him. He's another Marvel character.
Oh, I don't know that character.
Fantastic Four.
Did they show him in one of them? Nova?
They were going to at the end.
Is that that's Adam Warlock is different?
Adam Warlock is different.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Nova is part of like the Nova Corps, which is Guardians.
Oh.
And they wanted to show him at the end of Endgame. But then they're like, oh, it'd be too much to try to explain who he is, blah, blah, blah. Just show him and just not explain anything. So they cut him out of the script.
Interesting.
So they didn't do that.
Any other Marvel coming up? Marvel or Star Wars? What did you think about The Acolyte?
It was okay.
Yeah, I was like, I wanted to know more. God,
yeah, I want to finish the story. I'd like to figure out why.
But now they said, ooh, we're not doing another season. I'm like, of course you're not.
Right.
Of course you're not. Maybe they'll do a movie. Even if it's just one movie. If they don't want to do...
We're supposed to do The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Yeah, movie. That's for what, next year? For 25?
Yeah, I think there's...
Mando Grogu? Okay. I couldn't get into... What's the guy's name? The dude.
What dude?
Andor. I couldn't get into Andor.
Oh, Andor. I loved Andor.
I was 5 episodes in, and I'm like, I give up. I can't get into it. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it.
It was a slow burn for me.
Yeah,
but yeah, I liked it. I finished it, so. So they're doing the second season. So I was like, see that.
And on the Marvel side, what was the last thing they did?
Ant-Man. Deadpool and Wolverine.
I know.
She doesn't care for Deadpool. I liked it. That was a good one.
Unpopular opinion, but I don't care. That's just the way I am.
I'll watch anything with Hugh Jackman.
Well, Hugh Jackman I love.
Yeah.
So, if it comes on streaming, I'll probably watch it because of that, because it's on streaming. And for Hugh, I love Hugh as Wolverine, but I can't stand Deadpool.
And then, what was the other one? Oh, Agatha All Along is coming out.
Oh, yeah, I want to see that.
That's coming out. And then Brave New World is next year, the beginning of next year.
Oh,
Captain America.
Right, yeah, Anthony Mackie.
Harrison Ford.
Stan can be
No, he's going to be in Thunderbolts, but that's not till November of the next year, I think. Either summer or November, I don't know. They switched it, but it's not till next year, because it's supposed to be this year. But everything got screwed up because of the thingy. I like them, too, because I
liked Echo. I really
Supposedly,
did.
What's her name from... And you should really watch that episode. It was really interesting. I know you didn't care for What If, but the one with Kahari is the Native American.
Oh.
That was a good episode, and she's supposed to come on live action, is the rumor.
On what?
I think she's supposed to be as part of Secret Wars.
Oh.
I was like, ooh.
Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to try it. Watch. You have to remind me, because me and my brain fog lately, ooh, it's been bad. And there's a reason. There's a health thing I have going on, but
not COVID.
No, but yeah, that's all I want to say right now about that.
And Fantastic Four.
Oh, that's
next year.
Right. Yes. What do you think of the cast?
I like the cast. I like him, so.
I love Joseph Quinn, right? That's Joseph Quinn.
That's, Johnny Storm.
The guy from The Bear.
Yep.
What's
Iman Baccarat. Moss Baccarat, something like that. Iman, something like that.
Peter Pascal.
Mm-hmm. And Vanessa Kirby looks like Invisible Woman, so.
Yeah, there you go.
So.
Interesting.
Pascal is Mr. Fantastic.
They all seem like very good-natured actors.
Yeah.
Person. What is that called?
Personality.
There's another word.
Personable?
Personable, yeah. So I think they're going to have a lot of fun, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, Gladiator 2 is coming out, and Joseph Quinn and Pedro Pascal were in that. So they already knew each other from that.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. I don't know if I want to see that. I liked the first one. I have the first movie.
It's Pedro Pascal. I'm going to watch it. I was like... And Joseph Quinn, actually.
He's doing those
and Denzel's
beer commercials.
I'm like,
Denzel's in it, too?
Denzel's in it, too, yeah.
I don't know. I might be swayed. We'll see. Definitely when it comes on streaming, I'll probably watch it, definitely, but...
Who was the other one? What were you going to say?
I don't remember.
Let's see here. Gladiator 2 would be the next one for me that I would want to see. I don't know if anybody else wants to see it, but I'll see it.
Because you were saying what came in D23. What else?
Oh, yeah. And Comic-Con.
Did they announce?
San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah. Blade. Did they say anything about Blade?
They're still working on it because now they lost their director.
Right.
So
is Mahershala still attached? Is the thing?
Yeah, he's still attached.
Oh, I hope
it's just
so.
that they can't.
I think he's a perfect Blade.
Yeah, they can't get the director down. Hopefully, it won't be a Gambit situation.
Why won't they get what's the director's name of? Yeah, Ryan Coogler.
I think he wanted to do it, but they might have had different opinion where they want to go with the thing. So, the story with the character.
No, I get it. Like Wakanda Forever, was that the second one?
Yeah.
It didn't do as well. I thought it was okay. But I love Black Panther, the original. I loved it. That's like up in my top 3. Top 5, top 3, whatever.
And they did...
I really love that movie.
Because they have something coming out with him. He's doing a...
Coogler?
Yeah.
Another vampire movie, I thought I heard. He did his own vampire movie.
Yeah, but I'm talking about with Black Panther.
Oh.
But with...
a series. Is he part of the series?
Is it Dora or does it have to do with Wakanda?
That's going to be cool.
Or does it have to do just with Wakanda itself? Yeah.
If it's a Dora Milaje.
And then Ironheart is coming out as a series.
Oh, yeah.
That, I liked her. I liked her.
Yeah.
I liked her in the movie. So I was like, oh, man, come on.
Yeah. I did like her.
And then there's supposedly, because of the Marvel setup, Young Avengers with her, spoiler alert, going to ask Kate Bishop if she wanted to be a part of something bigger.
Yeah.
So...
Kate Bishop. That actress is so funny as Hawkeye. Well, female Hawkeye. I don't know what they're going to call her. What is her name? Is it Hawkeye, too?
No. Kate Bishop is... Yes, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, she does take off the mantle of Hawkeye, eventually.
The mantle of Hawkeye.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
She's supposed to be Hawkeye.
I love that show, too, Hawkeye.
That's a good show, yeah.
I've seen it like 3 times now. I'm sure I'll keep watching it because it's just hilarious.
And then what is the one they have... Which I think what was... Now I forgot my train of thought.
Vincent D'Onofrio's in both of those, right?
Oh, yeah,
Daredevil. He was in that.
Born Again.
And Daredevil.
That's coming out.
Oh, I loved the Daredevil Netflix series.
And then Iron Fist. I never watched Iron Fist because I wasn't very familiar with Iron Fist. But he's coming back to one of the series, and I don't remember what it was. I don't think it was Daredevil.
Who, that guy?
The character and the actor.
Finn?
Yeah. He's going to be a part as Iron Fist on something. I don't remember what it was. Because I never watched Iron Fist. I was like, oh, okay.
It was okay. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. But I loved them as the Defenders. I've said this before. I love the Defenders too.
That was a good one. Yeah.
That was awesome. That first fight scene with all of them.
I don't know if Mike Coulter's coming back, who was Luke Cage, but supposedly
because he's an evil now.
Kristen.
Right?
Well, that's over. They finished it. Yeah.
They finished it.
They finished it. But Kristen Ritter...
I couldn't watch some of those episodes. They were so scary. Kristen Ritter, what?
It supposedly was rumored to be on set on Daredevil.
Really?
So she might come back as Jessica Jones. That's the rumor.
I loved her as Jessica Jones. Badass.
I want them to do... If they do the Young Avengers... Oh, I was like, what are you doing?
No.
I was like, if they do the Young Avengers, I wonder if how true they're going to be the story, because... And I think I've said this before, that Young Avengers is they're all the young Avengers that are around because all the original Avengers are dead.
Aw. Well, that's depressing.
Well, there's actually an animated series really that goes true to that story. That's really good.
An animated series?
An animated series. It used to be on Netflix. Oh, it was maybe 15 years ago.
Oh,
and it used to be on Netflix for the longest time.
Oh, it's from the 2000s still, though?
Yeah.
Huh.
That
or 2010s?
That and Planet Hulk used to be on there. Those are good to watch if you can get your hands on them.
I'll have to look it up.
And then it was like an older Tony Stark. Like an old Tony Stark. He was the only surviving one who was helping them.
Oh. What do you think of him as Dr. Doom?
I'm pro Tony Stark.
I was like, oh, come on. I'm like, whatever. I kind of not impressed at all. Anyways, that's my own opinion. All right. We're out of time, unfortunately. Aww. Thanks for listening. Catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.